It is beautiful day outside once again, and if it isn't, then hopefully my today's episode makes it a little bit better. So, ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel, where today I have one news episode for you, featuring a lot of different topics. For example, 1.0.1's release date, T-34E or T-34 Shielded Edition, upcoming Tier 5 Premium Medium Tank. More information about Tank 51 or Czolg 51 in Polish. I simply cannot pronounce that, but more pictures and information about this vehicle. And let's talk about maps. Potential new map for Grand Battle Mode, and maybe some old maps are coming back. For example, Port. Wargaming is thinking about bringing back HT Port. How awesome is that, guys, right? I can't wait at least. Anyway, without further ado, let's jump right into the action, and let's jump into our first topic today, which is T-34 Screened Edition or Shielded Edition or simply T-34E. This vehicle at the moment has many different names. I believe direct translation from Russian is T-34 Screened Edition, but screened is kinda, I don't know, weird. Shielded sounds a lot better. Anyway, it is a brand new Tier 5 premium Soviet medium tank that entered into the super test server yesterday, so most likely we can see it or we can expect it in batch up or in update 1.0.1. But the development of the T-34 Screened or Shielded Edition dates back to the 1941. During late 1941s and early 1942s, they entered mass production to be afterwards installed on hundreds and hundreds of T-34s. Initially it was designed by the crew members itself. It was handmade design just to get some more protection, additional armor plates, jerry cans, and on the top of the vehicle just to improve regular T-34s a little bit more. The most produced tank, I believe, was T-34 overall. So it was kind of a second coming for this legendary T-34, upgraded T-34. In World of Tanks, gameplay wise, I would say it is not going to make too much difference. It looks way cooler though. I have to say those extra armor plates and extra modeling gives this vehicle a lot better look and a lot better feel. But quickly let's take a look at the specs as well. So survivability, hit points 500, hull armor 45, 40 and 40. Side armor was improved by 16 millimeters, not 60. Turret armor 45, 45 and 45, so turret armor was improved a little bit more, plus 16 on the sides and plus 16 in the rear as well. Firepower stays the same, 120 penetration, 150 with premium rounds, 110 alpha damage, reload time 3.84 seconds, rate of fire 15.65 rounds per minute, and TPM 1721. Gun handling accuracy 0.33, aiming time 2.3 seconds, elevation plus 20 degrees, gun depression minus 8 degrees, turret traverse speed for 36, and same goes to the hull traverse speed. Mobility 31.90 tons heavy vehicle, so this is a little bit heavier of course because extra armor plates. Engine power 500 horsepower engine, 15.67 horsepower per ton power to weight ratio, top speed 50, reverse speed 20. Concealment not bad, 27.7% of a stationary vehicle, and moving vehicle camo is 20.8%. View range 340. So this was quick preview about upcoming Tier 5 Soviet Russian premium medium tank T-34 Screened or Shielded or simply E edition. Yeah, it looks way cooler, nothing more, nothing less. Moving on into the next topic, update 1.0.1's release date. On Russian server it goes live on May 2nd, to be more precise in the middle of the night during May 1st and May 2nd, and on EU and on NA as per usual one day after that, so EU guys and NA guys are able to enjoy it on May 3rd or after May 3rd. And what do you have to know about dispatch, or how can you prepare for dispatch? I believe you do not have to do anything. Maybe simply try to set up some of your tier 8 vehicles, because frontline battle mode might be coming, and frontline battle mode is available only for tier 8s. Otherwise we receive new province map, we receive Italian nation, so get yourself ready for some Italian tank grindings, I believe, grinding. Featuring Italian medium tanks. Yeah, so May 3rd on EU, on NA, and on Asia as well, I guess, and May 2nd on RU. And moving on into the next topic, where I am able to share more pictures about upcoming Tier 8 premium heavy tank from Poland. First, Tier 8 premium heavy tank from Poland, called Tank 51 at the moment at least, or Czolg 51. Well, 51 in Polish, as I said, is almost impossible for me to pronounce, but this is how this vehicle is going to look like, and a lot of people are already saying that it is Defender 2.0, upgraded Defender, because gun handling is almost the same as on Defender, but a little bit better aiming time, if I remember correctly. Now, I wouldn't say it right away, because we do not know about that lower plate. A lower plate on Defender is actually quite ridiculously strong, especially versus tier 6 vehicles, versus tier 7 vehicles, but on this tank a lower plate is not the smallest one. But of course, in hull down position it is just a ridiculously strong tank. Especially with that frontal hull armor, if you can hide your lower plate, of course, because hull is ridiculously angled, turret is super nicely angled as well, but I would say side armor is not as strong and not as trollish as on Defender, because on Defender side armor is just sometimes gives me epic headaches. It can bounce even JPZ E100 rounds, so this is something ridiculous, but I think you're not able to do that in this tank. At least side armor is going to be a lot weaker, but we have to wait and see. Anyway, moving on into the next topic, let's talk about old maps. Vitaly Lashkov, who is art director in Wargaming, said that they have a variant to return the old map called Port. And port map, for some reason, in every single From the Past episode where I show of old maps that have been removed already, and I think a couple times I have showed port map as well in those episodes, almost every single player says that it was one of the best maps ever. So why did Wargaming remove it in the first place? Now, well, yes, there are people who didn't enjoy this map, but why did they remove it? If all I see in the comments is please bring back port, I loved this map. Me personally, I was actually 50-50. Sometimes I enjoyed it, sometimes I didn't enjoy it. It was a little bit too small for tier 10 battles, once again, in my opinion, because all the fighting happened into the middle, in the railroads. Medium tanks were dominating on this map simply because of the cover. It was really easy to circle all the enemy heavies to death, to trick them to death. It was really easy to get behind enemy lines. It was easy to destroy tank destroyers who didn't have a turret. On this map, I would say if you didn't have a turret, you are dead. If one medium tank wanted you dead, if you didn't have any help, you were going to be dead. As simple as this, simply because of the amount of cover. We had so many trains, or actually so many wagons in the middle of the map, and so many houses in the north side, so many houses in the south side. This map was super packed, like full of objects. But hopefully it is coming back with a little upgrades. I would like to see some upgrades, most definitely, but port map, they are thinking about bringing it back. And they are also working on brand new Grand Battles map. Let's see how this one goes. The biggest problem, or the biggest issue I have with Grand Battle mode at the moment is camping. We have to get rid of camping. Everything, or all the major action happens in the first minute of the battle. Most of the time, and after that it is just slow as camping. All those JPZ 100s, all those tank destroyers, they are simply sitting in one bush and they are waiting for their medium tanks, for their heavy tanks to do some spotting, and this is what I do not want to see on any other map. Same goes to the Klondike map that is not in the game anymore, but I believe they are bringing it back because they just released it like a couple months ago or maybe half a year ago. But about those new maps for Grand Battles, they said that these two prototypes belong to the mixed variety of maps, combining open spaces with city blocks, therefore allowing every class to shine. Medium tanks, light tanks, heavy tanks. So hopefully this map works out, hopefully it is something different. Once again, we have to wait and see, and we have to play on those maps. All in all, I can say map design makes or breaks this game mode for me personally. And finally, let's talk about Weekend Special. If you are thinking about picking up any premium tanks, now is really good time to do that, because during this Weekend Special, on the top of getting triple experience for the first victory of the day with every single vehicle, and conversion to free XP is a lot cheaper, 1 gold equals 35 experience instead of 25 experience, you are able to get tier 5, all tier 5 premium tanks with minus 50% discount, all tier 6 to tier 7 premium tanks with minus 30% discount, and all tier 8 premium tanks are with minus 15% discount. So if you're looking for any premium tanks that you can get from the in-game store or from the in-game tech tree, you can get them with minus 15% gold, for example. So use this opportunity. I used this conversion to free XP boost because I need a lot of free experience to bring you more content a little bit faster. So this special is really good for me personally. And this was my today's news episode to you, ladies and gentlemen. I really do hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative. I covered a lot of different topics, and let me know what you think about all those topics in the comments down below. And while you are down there already, maybe you can check out my Beast Mode Care store. This is the way you can support me even more. If you would like to do that, go check it out. I have a lot of different designs like Beast Mode activated, Why You Hash to Be Mad, and many other designs. Go check it out, maybe you can find something for yourself. So yeah, I am done. I thank you for tuning in, stay awesome, take care, and bye.